Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you all have had a good week. Wanted to go live today with my 5 on Friday and share 5 things that happened this week. And hopefully something I say will help to encourage you. So anyways, weather here is ready to change. It is definitely feeling fallish, as you can see, long sleeves and scarves. I got a notice this morning that it's supposed to freeze tonight. So I went out to the garden and I cut all the flowers that were ready in good shape. And I've made 6 more bouquets. So I'm gonna flip you guys around. And as you can see, I've got 6 more. And, well, I had 6. We gave one away this morning to one of Amelia's clients, but 6 more bouquets. I still have some more vases left, but who knows if I'll get enough flowers to fill those. But anyways, I put the word out on Nextdoor, and I'm hoping that I can bring some joy to somebody who needs some before the frost hits, and maybe I'll get lucky. I'm hoping, praying that it won't be as bad as they say, and maybe not everything will die, and I'll be able to save some and still use the rest of those vases before we have a really hard frost. But we had to turn on the heat. So anyways, that's that. Tell me how the weather is where you guys are. I hope it's still good. Anyways, things with Mom, of course, you know, always something. But went to see her on Monday and found her playing bingo. So this was very surprising because I think I might have told you guys this before, but she always says that she hates bingo. She will never play bingo because her mother used to take her when she was a kid and she hated it. So when I saw her playing bingo, I was literally shocked. She had actually won some money. I guess they play for money there. She won like $1 and she seemed really happy about it. So I was happy. So anyways, we had a good visit. This is one of the better visits that we've had in a while. So I was really happy about that. And then her hospice nurse was out most of the we had to have somebody else come and see her on Wednesday, and thankfully she was staying stable pretty much. The wounds are stable right now, and I think the Advair is helping her lungs, which is good, even though I'm having to pay more than I wanted to out of pocket for it, but I guess it's worth it. But anyway, so I was happy about that. But in the meantime, still on hold with the plot for the burial. So discouraging and upsetting. I don't even know what to say. I reached out to the other rabbi this week to see if maybe she could be of help, and that went nowhere too. I just feel like I am just fighting and fighting and fighting for something that just should not be this hard, and it's so frustrating. So I've decided to put it away until next week. The last holiday in the Jewish calendar is this weekend, Simchat Torah, and it's the ending of the book of the 5 books of Torah. And hopefully once that's over, I'm hoping to get some response next week. If not, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I did call over to Fairmont, the actual cemetery, to see once again if they could be of any help and just not even use that cemetery. But of course, I got sent a voicemail and no call back there either. So I swear, I feel like my hands are just tied, and it really just shouldn't be this hard. I really feels like I am fighting for death. I mean, my friend Kara said that the other night, and she was so right. I mean, why should we have to fight for this? It just makes absolutely no sense. And why is it so hard to find somebody to walk along with you on this journey? Isn't that what clergy and people are supposed to do that are in this business? That's what I'm saying. That's the problem, I think, is that it's a business. It's a business, and it's sickening. Isn't it supposed to be more about connection, and supporting each other and supporting people through this? Then they're, basically walking through grief. And for me, I'm walking through it before it's even happened. So anyways, that's that. And then I finally heard back. I did talk, I think I told you guys I talked to Ombudsman last week. And whatever she said must have helped, because I got a phone call this morning from the social worker over there telling me that she thought there was a misunderstanding. find that very interesting, and that I can bring somebody else in. They just have to go through the paperwork and give their credentials. So I was like, yeah, right. I really know I did not misunderstand that. So now, of course, the eye doctor is supposed to come in on Tuesday, and now I only have 2 days to find somebody else to see if I can get to go in there cheaper, so we can save the money to keep her in the private room. And I don't know if there's enough time to meet their credentials. Who knows how long that takes to get that even done. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyways, this weekend's my mom's birthday, so we're going to go celebrate with her on Sunday. It's also Blessing of the Animals this weekend, so it's going to be kind of busy. But hopefully it'll be two good things, hopefully, that we can have something good to celebrate. Also found a new group that I joined this week called the Alzheimer's Daughters support group. They just reopened it this month, and went to a meeting on Tuesday and just really, felt a good connection there. So you might want to check them out. And then in my Etsy shop, been busy working on some owl invitations. Hopefully I can show you them next week. And working on a Charlotte's Web tutu order. I've got the onesie done, as you can see. And of course it was in Charlotte, but I can do other names. And I'll be working on the tutu and the bow this weekend. And that's that for there. I also posted a reel for Hue, the chocolate that I've done before, and there was a cookie recipe, a pumpkin chocolate chip cookie recipe that I shared. They're really good, so you should check that out. And then just wanted to end with a little bit of prayer. Also, I was watching Faith Friday on GMA this morning, and there was somebody on there named Bianca Jerez, I think, wrote a book called Grit, Don't Quit, and she had some very inspiring things to say. She basically ended with something that was really encouraging, and she said, what was meant to take you out doesn't take you down. And basically she's saying, how hard it can be to get up and keep going, especially when you're dealing with so much resistance and constantly fighting for what should not be so hard. I mean, that's my life, and basically it's like, if you're not dead yet, then if you're not dead, then God is not done with you yet. And boy, that was quite the encouragement. It's hard as it is some days to get out of bed and keep going and put one foot in front of the other. I keep fighting. I just wish I didn't have to fight. I wish it just wasn't so hard. But anyways, I just wanted to end with some prayer. Please keep Josh, in your prayers. He's still, dealing with the loss of his aunt and his friend. So, he's really in the depths of grief right now, and, pray for his health. Also, my friend Cameron, I heard this morning, her father-in-law is in ICU, intubated. He got sepsis from an infection from after an operation. So pray for him. My mom went through something like that too, and she made it out. So I'm praying that same will happen for them. And then also my friend Tammy, I think on Instagram, I think her mother is not doing well. So say a prayer for her. Also pray for, this senseless war in Ukraine to stop. Please pray for peace in Israel. Stop LGBTQIA hate and anti-Semitism. Please stop the gun violence. Please help the women in Iran to have their freedoms. Just pray for this world. Just pray for people to come together, work together, and help each other. So anyways, I hope something I said has been an encouragement to you. If you guys are in need of prayer, let me know. And I hope you all have a good weekend.